Pisces by Jinjer. Today I have another musical treat for you, at least I hope it's a treat. This is from a Ukrainian metalcore band by the name of Jinjer. Being Ukrainian, they've captured quite a bit of attention over the last couple of years or so, but they're really worth checking out. And the song I'm going to play for you today is called Pisces. Now this is labelled as a live session, and we can be confident that Tatiana's vocals are live and that the musicians are in fact playing their instruments. But I will note that there does appear to be a backing track on this video. It's not unusual for a band when performing live to use a backing track. For example, they might have strings in one or two of their songs, but they're not going to want to tour with a string section, so they add that to a backing track and play along with it. Or the guitarist may lay down two or more different tracks, but he can only play one at a time, obviously, so the additional tracks will be on the backing track. Or the vocalist may also add more than one track, and these will be used as backing vocals or simply layered with her live vocals. So this happens all the time with live bands, and so I don't think it takes away from the live quality of this performance. Now I'd like you to pay attention to Tatiana's vocals in this performance, obviously, but also please pay close attention to the wonderful work of the musicians here. They're so relaxed and their performance is so tight. So here we go. Jinjer with Pisces.
Shivering inside today, I'll be a friend of mine who swallows suffering with smile. I drew a different reality with unconditional loyalty. Ego hardly can be because I'm
Okay, didn't expect that? You're not alone. It's fascinating watching people react to this video and it's the first time they've seen it. Let's go back a little way and watch that transition again.
One being brings
just point out that in this section, what I was saying about the backing track before, I think you can hear Tatiana singing to a background of her own vocals here.
Beginning or the end, you can't tell. When I wave my fin and shake my tail, I grew and different normality with unblameable morality. Hooks and nets are there for me, but I'm skittish.
There as well.
Cherish his life to the underworld. Make me flashing when the winter cries.
Voices swimming through the river, hold your life against the stream.
Searching for the room to catch on and see the sunbeam.
Don't suffocate in painful tortures, long-cutting tables of callous men, wandering on of phantom butchers. Emeralds are whipped away, emeralds are whipped away, emeralds are whipped away, emeralds are whipped away.
Whew. Tatiana's clean vocals are absolutely superb, and it's hard to believe that the same body is producing those two sounds. But it's genuine. It's not any kind of effect on her voice. She does this live all the time. I've seen her perform in concerts on video, of course. Now, you might think that this death growl must be very painful in some way. It must strain the vocal cords. But in fact, to produce this sound properly, you don't use the vocal cords at all, but rather what's called the false vocal cords, or the ventricular folds, or the vestibular folds, which you can see up here. These are membranes above the vocal cords, or the vocal folds. If you try to do this using your true vocal cords, then you will probably do them some serious damage. But if you do it properly, it doesn't strain or damage the vocal cords at all. It's also not particularly loud or forced. It doesn't require any extra effort, just strong diaphragm control. It might seem as though it's loud, but it isn't. Unlike many other metalcore bands, Jinjer are not afraid to dabble in other genres, and you'll hear elements of jazz and reggae and other things in their music. Now, I think it's great to give Jinjer a shout out just because they're a Ukrainian artist, and let's give them all the support we can. But they really are worthy of that support. They're a great band. They came out to Australia 2 or 3 years ago, I think. I'd never heard of them at the time. If they ever came back and I happened to be in the area, I'd love to go and see them live.